Good morning, good morning, good morning. 10 a.m., 11, 10 o'clock. I have not been on here in a while. It's been a long time since I've been on here trading and trading live. But I am back. It's been a couple months actually. I think the last time I traded live was in January. Had quite a bit going on during that time. Moved, a lot of life stuff. So it's definitely adjusting my schedule. So I'm planning to get back out here and start trading live again on a regular. So you will be seeing me again on a regular basis now. I'm trying to improve my videos, trying to improve my content, talk more about stuff. I'm also considering doing a morning news report to kind of talk about what I see in the market, what I see prior to the market opening, prior to trading. But for now, I'm just trying to get back in the mix and get my accounts traded again. Start talking to everyone again in the mornings. Where I'm living now, like my area, quite a bit actually. So I'm gonna start doing morning walks. I might take you all along on morning walks in terms of how I run my morning lines. Just my overall thinking process prior to starting to trade in the morning. How I view stuff, how I try to get my morning going. How I try to make myself up prior to trading, etc. But for right now, I'm looking at an ATR of about 14 and a half. I see this dip here on my MACD. Trying to look for an entry. This is the 1 minute chart. I might end up adding a 5-minute chart so you can see them both on one screen. But I'm just right now watching. I got my zero line here. I see the break across, trying to break across the zero line going up. On the 5 minute, let me see what's going on the 5 minute right now. Same thing on the 5 minutes, extended highly over the zero line. So it's crossing back down. Actually, on the 5 minute, showing it wants to become a short and trend back downwards. But on the 1 minute, it's showing that it wants to cross this one zero line and go back up. So because of that, I'm going to wait to see what's going to happen here. I see a little bit of chop up in this area here. So for now, I'm just waiting to see. Because I want to see a breakthrough going up, going down. I want to see some type of direction of where it wants to go, what it wants to do before I make any moves on my trades. So here's a little break upwards. Right now, I'm just watching. That's on screen I have a fair value. You like to trade off the fair value gap. Just realized I wasn't showing on the screen, so I added that back. You see the green on the fair value gap, it's showing trending upwards. You see red, it shows trending downwards. It's a lot of chops, so it shows much back here. That's essentially what it's giving you an idea. It's a little technique that I use to trick, but I really like to focus on my MACD. Is my ATR to understand where my range will be. I usually like to trade. So if the ATR is around 14 and 15, I'll set my stop loss around 30. And my take profit around 60. For every $100 I risk, I try to shoot for around $200 in profit. I would like to see 20. This is traded in Q, NASDAQ. I would like to see a break over 22 and stay over 22. book the 1 day chart. See, I'm over there a while. See, it's showing that it's been tapping. This little daily chart here. Doesn't seem to want to break that 2200, but I do feel like once we break it, we broke it here on this day. A little break for that. You didn't want to hang. It's getting into this range. It's tapping this range and coming back down. I want to see it break that 2120. I want to see it break this range here to see if it's going to run. But with the current administration, all the ups and downs with our tariffs, it's really hard to predict what's going to happen. Hope the background's not being picked up. I'm in the city now. Got my window open. I like fresh air. Hope it's not being picked up on the radio, on the microphone. So what I'm seeing here on the 1 minute, and what I'm seeing on the 5 minute, and the extension of the 5 minute. Trying to see if it's going to end up being a short. My trades are quick. I don't like to sit in my trades for long. I'm in and out of my trades. I like to get in, get out, make my money, and go on to the next one. I do not like sitting and waiting for long periods of time. It's just not my style of trading. I do keep a notepad. I like to write notes down as I trade on what I see, what I'm thinking, and also remind myself of just personal information about what I should and shouldn't be doing to keep myself on track. But right now, just watch because this is chopping up. What I did was change the symbol information. This screen that I trade on, this is a backup copy to another screen, secondary screen, was not the main screen that I trade on, so I just make sure that I was noticing that it wasn't on the right symbol. The symbols do change. You want to make sure you're keeping up to date with that. CMEgroup.com. You can go on, always find your most up-to-date symbols. The current symbols NQU5. So I noticed that. Make sure I make that adjustment change. You're just chopping up in that range up there. a little bit of range form. When it's at the bottom of this range here, I really would take trades at the bottom of this on the way up. So this is what I'm watching for right now. It's got a little break through that little box. It's trying to break through, it's still charming up. Doesn't seem like it wants to break. So I'm looking for a nice clean move. I've seen stuff like this before and the bottom falls out of it. But I am considering taking a small trade, keeping my risk very low on this one. Might stay one contract. No, I'm waiting. I don't like it. I'm going to wait. Patience is key when you're trading. You can't rush it. You have to be a level of indifference, have a level of indifference when you're trading. Can't force yourself to take a trade that's not there. So right now, I'm saying on the 1 minute and the 5 minute on the MACD, a dip. I'll show you on. Let me just change this here. See, on MACD on the 5 minute, it's showing overextended of the 0 line and drop down. This right here is showing me it's going to drop down. Then on my 1 minute, the same thing. Oftentimes when I see that, I see a dip. It's breaking back to this little zone here. So I'm just watch it. See if it's going to be used to retrace and then going back up, or if it's going to be a breakdown. If it breaks down, we have a nice little range to go down. This is what I like to see, but with the way it's been trending upwards, I don't know how long it's going to go downwards. So be very careful when I'm just watching. It's not moving quickly at all. I want clean, clear decisions. Alright, so we got a fair value gap, box popped up, it's red. That indicates that it's short. But again, I'm also continue to watch. You only need 1 or 2 good trades a day. That's it. You don't have to force it. Just gotta wait for the right moment. Breaking that 2200 range, but there's again, my name is Ryan. This is Stoic Mindset Trading. My focus is to inform and educate individuals about day trading. Talk about my style of day trading, how I like to manage my trading through some life experiences I found Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius, and I like to use those principles to allow me to trade. Helps keep me focused and calm, helps to mitigate the amount of times that I will get tilted. Getting tilted is normal. I am not. Sorry. Getting tilted is normal. It happens to everybody. No matter how hard you try, you will have moments where it's just that moment takes over. You get a little tilted and you find yourself over trading. I do copy trade my accounts, but I don't copy trade all of them at once, just because of that. I like to just trade my accounts where I'm trading a few at a time and jump around. I try to get my couple bucks each account and then stop, depending on the account size I'm trading. I try to set daily goals. Chopper did nothing for me. So far this morning I got 0 trades. I don't have anything traded so far this morning. Seeing some consistency that I want to see. I'm looking to take a trade now. I'm in a trade now, small one. Just testing out what I'm seeing. Not planning on taking a lot from this. I'm not risking a lot. I only got 2 contracts. Keeping it very small. Just trying to play around with it. Sometimes I just get in and take a trade, make a couple bucks, just see what it does. 30, 40 bucks. That's all I'm looking for. I like to take my little bites, my little wins, because they add up. They add up very quickly when you're trading. Okay, I'm out of that one. Got a quick 70 bucks out of that trade. On my 50K accounts, I usually trade 2 contracts. Depends on what I'm going for though. But usually I trade two contracts on the 50K accounts. On the I trade 50K and 250K accounts. On my 250K accounts, I usually go for 6 to 8 contracts. Just writing my notes down on my trade. Whenever I take a trade, I always write the notes down. I write down the information about the trade, what I took, why I took the trade, what I saw, my entry and exit, just some general information that I can review. So when I'm done with the day, I review my trades just to see how I did overall. My next trade I want to take will take a larger account, so it'll be a lot more contracts. I'll probably take 6 contracts. It'll be on my 250K account. I don't like to trade the last 15 seconds of the candle. I don't like to trade the first 15 minutes of the stock market open. I do like to trade pre-market and I do like to trade after, after hours. But after the market's open, and then 30 is usually my first trade until about 9:45, almost 10 o'clock. I'm trying to catch this dip here. For some reason you aren't seeing this trade. I got 150 on it. You probably heard it. I'm not sure why I didn't show on the screen. The trade. It was a quick one. Only got 150 on that trade, which I like to get more on my trades on my larger accounts. So on my small accounts, my 50K accounts, I like to try to get, I try to put $100. So it's $100. Well, let me actually break it down a different way. On my 50K accounts, I like to try to make $200 to $400 a day on my 50K accounts. On my 250K accounts, I like to try to make between right around 1,500, give or take, on those accounts. So my smaller ones try to make $50 to $100 a trade. Sometimes more if it's a really good one. On my larger, I like to try to make 200 to 400 a trade roughly. trades were showing up on the screen. I'm not sure why it's not showing my trades right now. Our trade I just took, you heard it again. I got in and out. I lost 15 on it. Tried to grab a quick 40, but it was moving too quickly. So I didn't just get what I wanted out of that trade. Reset all my screens. So bear with me as I get everything working properly. I think I know why you didn't see it. I'm going to test something out real quick and see if this makes a difference. I want to take a quick one just to see if it'll show. I see pretty clean. So yeah, you all see that for some reason. So that I grabbed a quick $80 on that one. It was a really easy trade. All I did was get pulled back on the short. So for whatever reason, you can only see when I trade a certain account. I'm not sure why that is. So both my 5 and my 1 is staying short. And based on the way the market's been moving and it's been getting up to these higher numbers and not wanting to hold it, it looks like it's going to end up being a nice little short back downwards. But again, the market likes to do some funny stuff. I'm going to watch and look for the next trade. I love pullbacks. They're just nice, quick trades I like to take. For a quick $50, $100 on a stock. So I love taking pullbacks. With this break here, I didn't get the trade in here like I wanted to. But that's a good spot to get those trades on those shorts. I got one, but not what I wanted. So I'm just watching this because I like these. I like when I see these. So I'm 1 minute. And tomorrow I'm gonna have my 1 minute and my 5 minute up list, so you can see both of them. What I like to trade, how I like to do my stuff. I like to use those two in combination with each other. I also watch my 15 minute, my 30 minute, I do my 1 hour, 4 hour, my daily as well. So I like to watch all of them. I can see some consistency across the board. But there'll be a lot of screens to have up here. Trade just now lost 270 on that one. I was trying to rather pull back on that one. Didn't really follow all my rules. It showed me what I wanted to see on my 1 minute, but it wasn't matching on my 2 minute. So on that account, I just lost 270 on that one. So when I break a rule, I write my notes down what I broke. So on this one right here, I didn't follow my MACD rules. One thing about trading is emotional control. If I ever find myself trading and I feel something when I do a trade, you shouldn't feel like that. Try to stay as neutral as possible. If I ever feel something, I like to try to recognize that. If I feel it, I like to either stop trading, take a pause, come back, anything of the sort. I like to trade when I feel something funky inside. So right now I'm looking at short, because right now the MACD does tell me short. MACD does tell me it wants to fall, and there's a long way to fall. I'm in my last 10 seconds of this candle, so I'm going to wait on this one. Alright, I have my red fair value gap forming. Everything telling me right now this is a short. Wait for a little bit of pullback. Quick short on this. Alright, on that trade there, I just grabbed a quick, let me see, 300 on that one. I could have held it for longer, but I just got in and out. Should have held that one long, so that was a nice little dip. Just looking for the next opportunity. Once I get done with trading, I'm going to do another video. I'm not sure if it's going to be live right now, but it's more or less just talking about changes in life. Might go for my little morning walk. So right now, I see something I like, but I want to take, I'm not taking, breaking my rules, breaking my MACD rules. I'm seeing my 5 minute, it shows a short, but on my 1 minute, it shows a long. But you're bouncing off a range you've already been at. Let me show you again, let's chart over. Run the line for you. Right around here, we've been in this range before, and we're bouncing off that range. So even though my MACD on the 1 minute telling me to take a long. My fair value gap is telling me to take a long. My 5 minutes telling me the opposite. It's telling me to get this line of possible balance. And reject. And this is also a chop. I don't like trading in chop. These boxes that I create here represent chop for me. So when I see this, I don't like trading in that chop range. When I trade in chop, it's always risky. I have shown myself along all that trading in that range is always dangerous. I've been able to trade in these ranges where I can see the top here, resistance, and I see support, and I've traded support and resistance, but it's just very dangerous. It's not as consistent as I try to trade the breakouts and the nice little runs up and down. But you see here, it did break up and trying to run down. But I don't like playing that range. I think tomorrow I'll keep my door shut. Got my patio door open. It's just, you hear a lot. It's almost time now, so 10:48 a.m. on my time, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, nothing else is pretty popular all like. Have an appointment to make midday, so I'm gonna have to cut out and leave soon. Alright, so both my MACD and my 1 and 5 minute are telling me short, but we're kind of towards the bottom of this range. So I'm trying to decide if I want to take this or not. Because it's an easy reverse. Show I used to watch from morning news, and it's all about diddling in the middle. And to me, this is exactly what this is. It's diddling in the middle. That whole section right there. And that is probably one of the most dangerous spots to try to take a trade. It's so unpredictable in that middle range right there. It's so unpredictable. You have our time of sale, left of the just kind of lose some space. Don't follow time of sale as much as the other people do. I like trading breakouts, I like trading levels, support and resistance. I prefer cleaner levels, but I do like support and resistance trading. But MACD is probably what I feel the most comfortable with. I want to see a break below this. I want to see a break below this. This is where patience comes in. Just being patient, not rushing it, not forcing the trade. Aristotle, patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. I find this to be very true. It is very hard to be patient. Oh my God. Very hard to be patient, but when you're patient, pays off. This is a beautiful feeling. I find that finding a level of discipline while I trade makes me feel good at the end of the day. I've had days where I was very patient. I didn't take any trades, and it paid off in the long haul. Because you only need one or two good ones. You don't need a lot at all. Like right here, I'll see that it bounced off that range that I created. You know, support here. It bounced off the support, it's trying to return. My 1 minute MACD shows it's trying to return. My 5 minute MACD shows that it still wants to be a short. Patience tells me just to wait. You know, I can try to stash it here, but I can stash it and fall off, and I can be in trouble, you know. Right now, this tells me to take a long. I could jump in right here for a long, try to catch it back. This is what range. I've done this before many times. But it always seems like once I decide to make that decision to do it, it ends up reversing. Here you see it bounce, went up, bounced, went up, well, came back down, bounced, went back up, bounced, good, went back up. It's hard to tell exactly where's the best spot. Although this here I don't like actually. This I like. This is a feeling more than anything here. Some trades are a feeling. Okay, I have a trade that I have ordered in. You all don't see it. Again, I know this why, but I don't know how to fix it yet. But it's not getting filled. So even though I have my order in, my order isn't going to get filled at this moment. So I'm canceling the order. And basically, I had an order in, right about up here, and it didn't fill. I was trying to catch a little dip back and bounce up, but it didn't fill. It was going to be a quick trade because of that exact reason there. I've seen these before where it'll come back like that, and I'll grab that little dip down for the long. I've seen this before, and they have played out well in the past. Alright, that one I just grabbed 485 on. That was on one of my larger accounts. I took that trade because I've seen that one before. This is where I say the fill, and just knowing where the trade's gonna go. That was a really, really good one. Man, I gotta fix it so you all can see all my little trades. I don't know why. It's you can only see trades out of one account for some reason, and I'm not sure why you only see them out of one account. That doesn't make sense to me. But that was a really good one. And all I did, guys, is I got the pullback. It came down here, pulled down, and then went back up. I just let it grab this 5 or 6 contracts. A quick couple bucks, nothing crazy. I'm gonna adjust my computer trading setup too, so maybe tomorrow I'll do a little better. I have some ideas on how to fix this so you all can see everything. I'm gonna definitely have to play with this. back down. MACD is showing that a short on both 1 minute and the 5 minute. And so when you look at the 5 minute, pull the 5 minute up, you look at the 5 minute, it's showing trending up, and now it's trying to reverse down. And then you can see the 5 minute here showing short. I look at my MACD like a rubber band, like this right here is the center line, right? So when it's pulled like again, rubber band can stretch, higher it goes, up on like it is, it come back down. When I see that magic of both my 5 minute and my 1 minute, that's a beautiful trade right there. When I got a stretched out lines on my 5 minute and my 1 minute going the same direction stretched, oh man, that's a beautiful time for a reversal. But for now, all I'm saying is more chop. So all my accounts I'm up on, I got one account down $15 on. It's one of my 50K accounts. On that account, I'm being patient. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna go for one contract. I like having a lot of accounts to trade. When I have a lot of accounts to trade, it makes it easier. It's less stressful. I know some people take all their accounts, make one big copy trade, and trade all at once. And that can work for them, but you have a bad day, you get tilted, you can wipe out all your accounts. I'd rather have a bad day, wipe out 1 or 2 accounts, 3 or 4 accounts, and be able to say, alright, I'm gonna come back tomorrow and I'll try again. It is the worst feeling when you wipe out a whole bunch of good accounts because you're just not focused. That's not what I want to do. I use Quantower for my copy trading, my charts and everything, and that works out great. I'm very happy with Quantower. I trade right now, I'm trading with Apex funded trading accounts. I've used Take Power for Trader, I've used ShareX, just not currently. So everything here is still showing me a short right now. Everything is still saying short. But I don't trust it. Alright. Well, I gotta get myself set up for a meeting I have today. This is my first day back trading. I'm gonna do a walk, another probably video. And that'll be it. And I will see you all tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to log in. I'm not sure exactly the time again. Probably try to do 9:15, 9:30 login time, and to show you all my trades and go from there and get back into the mix of things. I'm gonna start creating additional content, information about the market, the stock market, trading news, etc. So I'll be back out to creating information again. All in all, I'm signing out, and I will see you all tomorrow.